wish that I could.
Welcome gamers to a charity shop retro game hunt, and yes, when it rains it pours indeed. We're kicking off bright and breezy with a Nintendo GameCube find, Dragon's Lair 3D, and then a decent Wii title, Sonic the Secret Rings. Both obscure titles as far as charity shop retro game hunts go. Assassin's Creed not so much, and I've since checked the dreaded eBay price of Dragon's Lair 3D, and it goes for a hell of a lot more than £3.99, but it ain't for sale. It's staying firmly in my collection. Now we have some big boxed PC titles here, the odd comic which was really nice to see in Oxfam, and what I really loved about this retro game hunt is I either find amazing stuff or I find like nothing. Like you guys can see here, there's a collection of FIFA titles, nothing major, some really boring PC titles, and I'm like, yo, Madden? I don't play Madden, but this was a really nice title, Rayman Revolution. Didn't pick it up because I already own it, but rest assured, it's a great title, and for $1.99 it isn't too bad. Now this next clip is a massive rarity by Retro Game Hunt in charity shops standards. We have 4 Sega titles, 2 which equates to 2 Sega Mega Drive and 2 Sega Master System. You never see cartridge based stuff in charity shops. This was a very good store. I'm still in that store. I did pick up both of the Mega Drive titles as I don't own them, and I will say this, there was a good selection of 360 and PS3 games, perhaps a little bit steeply priced. You're going to see Skyrim pulled out in a second. That was £2.50, but retail, you can get it for £1. I did pick some stuff up here as well, so I was really surprised, and you're going to kind of see, I kind of didn't clock it at this point, but there's a couple of shelves below this that there was some additional PS3 titles on. You may have already seen them, you can just see them in the bottom of the frame there. Again, when I'm kind of filming this, I didn't actually see it, so I wanted to take a good look at the 360 stuff in here. Got some SSX, great franchise, launched of course on the PlayStation 2, and certainly kind of eclipsed the previous famous Snowboarders series, Cool Borders, on the PlayStation 1. So SSX is always a ton of fun. I love playing the SSX games, even by today's standards. Now, let me know, scream up in the comment section below if there's anything you would buy, and towards the end of this video you're going to see some bonus footage that I stitched in as I had a quick visit to Derby's Mobile Game Exchange, and I didn't film a full hunt in there because at the start of January I did a pretty comprehensive retro game hunt in that shop. They had some brand new stock in, so that's why I wanted to just spend a couple of minutes capturing some nice juicy bonus footage for you. So don't you guys go anywhere just yet, because we still have a lot to come up. Now these were the PlayStation 3 titles that I said were sat, or rather hidden, on a couple of shelves below, and by kind of normal day-to-day standards it's nothing revolutionary, but we have to remember we're in a charity shop, so by charity shop gaming standards they're actually flipping good, and these were like £1 to £2 each depending on, you know, what you picked up. Got some Burnout stuff there, classic franchise, loads of fun, very cathartic being able to kind of drive around the roads and just smash everything to pieces. Had a ton of fun on Burnout Paradise. Now this is kind of typical, this little box here is very typical of what you see in charity shops today. You know, Halo, Gears of War, loads of football titles, PC games that nobody's ever going to buy. I mean, or maybe they do buy them, I don't know. Does anybody buy the kind of PC games, or do you just rely on Steam? Who knows? I know definitely for me, if I see big box PC games, that is more attractive than say kind of having the kind of DVD cased PC games, but nonetheless it is what it is. Now this shop made me laugh a little bit because I was like, dude, is this it? PSP games? And then just behind here, I clock this little tub here, and I'm thinking FIFA, Gran Turismo, good game, although I've got it. Motorstorm, really good game. Oh, hang on a minute, Tetris Worlds. Now, I went to kind of pay for this, right? Here's a little fact about me. I very rarely carry cash. I always pay on my debit card. But unfortunately, this store didn't take debit cards, so I wasn't able to walk away with Tetris Worlds, but that's fine. I'm sure I can pick it up at a different event. Because next weekend, don't forget, guys, we have the Doncaster Retro Gaming Market that I'll be going to. I'm really excited, not just to film, but to buy loads of games and just be surrounded by things that I love, which is pretty much everything geeky. So if you go in, holler at me, and or just kind of tweet at me and let me know what you're looking forward to and what you're wanting to pick up. Now, a couple of games here, nothing again major. Got a UMD for the PSP. I wasn't interested in the slightest. Then I'm kind of in this second to last charity shop, nothing much, and then I'm kind of bending down to the books, as you guys are going to see, and there was this comic, kind of book about comics, nothing major, wasn't overly fussed about it. And we do go into one final shop, and I was pleasantly surprised to see some reasonable PlayStation 2 titles. And I say reasonable, I'm meaning anything that isn't FIFA. And they were good, like really well priced at like 95 pence per title. This footage is coming up. So I was really stoked. And, overall, this has been an interesting hunt for me, like I said, because I think I found some amazing stuff like Sega Mega Drive, Sega Master System games, Nintendo GameCube. I mean, you just don't see those things in charity shops. And when you do, the excitement level increases, my heart rate goes, my palms get sweaty, and I freaking love it so darn much. I always think it's worth going in charity shops frequently, and remember, my golden tip is always ask if they've got any additional stock in the back, because 9 times out of 10 there's stuff they haven't sorted out, but they're willing to bring it out for you. So that is a golden tip. I've scored so many retro games that way, and I can't stress it enough. But this is we're about to come to the bonus footage, guys, in Mobile Game Exchange. I have just seen on their social media that they've had even more stock in since I filmed this upcoming couple of minutes, so who knows, maybe there'll be another retro game hunt in there very soon, showcasing their new stock. But for now, subscribe, guys, go and check out the retro game hunt playlist. I will link it on the end slide, and it will be in the cards. I'll catch you in the next one. My name is Gemma, take care, see you soon.